Hello and welcome to Excel Highway, your one-stop shop for all your Excel needs. Today's video is sponsored by Connecteam. In today's video, I want to show you how you can easily create your own form, like this, using Google Forms. Once you fill out the forms, you can start analyzing the results in Google Sheets. Google Forms is a free survey tool that is part of the Google Workspace. All you need is a Google account to get you started. Using Google Forms, you can create and share an online form or questionnaire with multiple people in real time. Alright, let's see how we can do that very easily. Let's start off here with accessing Google Forms. On the Google Workspace, you have these 9 dots, Google Apps, click on Forms, and you have access to the new form. You can create a blank form, use some of their templates, or access your previous forms on the bottom. Let's just go ahead and create a blank form. Show you how simple and easy it is to do. First of all, you can just change the header, personal information form, and you can add a description. Welcome to the team. Please fill out this form. And you have ability to change, as always, some of the fonts. And then you can start adding up your questions. You have a few options for inputs. On the plus sign, add question, and you can just change. These are your options. The short answer is a free input text. For example, address. Okay, so that could be a short answer, and you can mark it as required, which means they will have to answer it. It'll have a red asterisk. You can also always click on more options, response validation. There's a lot of options here. You can define what you're expecting to receive. It's a number, a text, length, regular expression. So you can really, for example, text must contain, doesn't contain, it's an email, it's a URL, all sorts of options here. So that's the short answer. A paragraph is just a longer answer. You're going to allow the user more input, and you can use spaces and everything. So that's just for something with a little bit more information. Let's add another question. Multiple choice checkboxes and drop downs, in my opinion, are pretty much the same thing. They just look visually a bit different. You can limit the possible answers to be supplied by the responders. There could be more than one, and you can also add another option for free text with other. So you see, add an option to add other, which here doesn't exist. But anyway, you can always, in the response validation, you see select at least one, or select at most, or select exactly. So it's up to you what to write here. So let's put this as department and sales, marketing, finance, and we can just add other. Next, let's have another option. You can see the file upload. So that just lets you upload files. So for example, attach letter. So that's going to allow them specific, and you can define what it needs to be: a spreadsheet, PDF, etc., etc. Number, max, whatever. You can define the folder, and you can add that, which is nice. Today's video is sponsored by Connecteam. Connecteam is an app that simplifies all of your business operation management. It's a perfect solution to manage, train, and communicate with your non-desk employees. Using Connecteam's form feature, you can easily create a form for your employees. All I need to do is switch over to the form section, and I can click on Add New. You can use the template library or build on your own. What's even better is to use a template and amend it to your needs. I'll just click on Use a Template. You have all sorts of options already. Let's take a daily cleaning checklist. Select this template, and it's already built, so you have everything. But if you want to add anything, then you have all the options, like a drop down, a number, a location, a signature, a task, a yes, no, anything goes. Clean room, yes, no, as example, could be a required, add field, whatever, and just add it over here, and I can just delete it. What's really nice that while you're working, you can just see how this would look like on your employee's mobile system here on the right, and you can even test it and see how it looks. Once you're done, just click on Save. You can either select users or everyone in a group who's going to see it. You're going to publish it now, later, notifications, a lot of options here, reminders, very cool. Click on Confirm, and your team will start using the checklists, whatever form you create. As they start replying and viewing it, you will start seeing notifications and the numbers go up. Another nice feature is the ability to add a form to a shift, so your employees can access the forms directly from the shifts. You have to go to your job scheduling and schedule. You can click on the waiter shift, for example, and I can click here, please fill out form, attach shortcut, forms, cashier closing report, publish, and I can even do that for all the future shifts. So each shift will have a form that they could fill out through their phone. As they start filling out the forms, you'll be able to look at the results. So if I go over here to show entries, I'll be able to see answers to the specific questions in the columns. I could also go over here to the summary, where it shows me all the answers to a specific question in this view. Here's how it looks like from the employee's perspective. I can click on my schedule and the shift that I have today, click on the form, fill out the details. And that's it. I'm done. I highly recommend you start using Connecteam for your daily operation needs. Use my affiliate link in the description. You can start now for free. The linear scale, that's supposed to assign a scale for an answer is, so for example, do you like your job? And that could be one being very much, and not at all. So people understand the range. If they're giving between 1 to 5, this can go all the way to 10. So 10 not at all, 1 very much, for example. The multiple choice grid and checkbox grid, this is allowing the responder to select and mark a combination. So it could be rows and columns, and you can add row 1, row 2, and then that person will be able to mark which one best matches their question. There's also an option to input a date, so date of birth, for example, and can also give a time of birth. But you can also combine this here in the include time, you see? So that basically takes that out of, we don't need the time of birth. So at any point you can click on the preview, and then you can take a look of how that form looks like and even fill out the answers. Okay, you can attach a file, select the date, and of course submit or clear. This really represents how the users will see your form. That's always a good thing to use the preview button over here. Now I also recommend that you use the theme option and modify your form to match your needs. Theme is over here. You can change, for example, the header if you want, I don't know, something else. So you see changes. You can change the question and of course the answers. And you can even add a header. Makes it a little bit nicer. And of course you can add a color to the entire theme, like so. Makes it look a bit nicer. In the settings, in the responses, you have an option to link to sheet. Okay. So either create a new spreadsheet, and let me change the name. So create a new spreadsheet. Let's do that. It's going to create that spreadsheet now. It's opening it and you see it's blank. But once I fill out the form, even using the preview, I'll just show you that the responses now is empty. But once I fill out, even using the preview, then you see a line is populated and you can see the responses starting to fill out. Okay. And if we fill out another one, people really like their job. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. Let's go back to forms. Yeah, this one. So you can start seeing some data over here, and you can look at this to see the data, see the real answers. Okay. And of course you can see it over here if you want the raw data. So as people fill out their forms, you're going to get more and more responses, and you'll be able to understand what you do with the information if you're analyzing it. This was a very quick view of the Google Forms um, app. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe so you won't miss the next videos. Feel free to comment if you have any questions or thoughts. Have a good day now.